Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome back. Beautiful day outside. Hope everybody had some fun times this weekend. Hope everybody's safe. I'll see you all shortly in my Zoom meeting. Let's get right to a good morning song. K3, stand up, no sitting down, even though we're at home. Get out of here. Put down that bowl of cereal. I see you eating cereal right now with your waffle hanging out of your mouth. How are you going to sing a song if you're eating a waffle?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everybody.
Are you ready for a brand new day? Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
How are you?
It's so nice to have you here with me today. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Just fine.
Howdy, how do you do? Hello, good day. Now that we're together, learning so much fun, the more of us, the better. So come on, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Just fine.
Howdy, how do you do? Hello, good day.
Santiago, Sylvia, Samantha, Katie, good morning. Tyson, Alan, Elias, good morning. Phoenix, Jalen, Benjamin, Aquila, good morning. Kenneth, Walter, Natalie, good morning. Noah, Marvin, Trinity, Lily, Giovanni, good morning. Joel, 7, Heidi, Kylie, good morning. Miss Rich, good morning.
It's so nice to have you here with me today. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Just fine.
Howdy, how do you do? Hello, good day. Now that we're together, learning so much fun, the more of us, the better. So come on, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Just fine.
Howdy, how do you do? Hello, good day. Howdy, how do you do? Hello, good day.
All right, awesome. Let's do our I Am Somebody poem right now. This is the poem that I need you to send me a video of. Also the poem that we've said every Monday for school out on the yard. So here we go. Let's get up to, there we go. 1, 2, ready, go. I am somebody. I was somebody when I came. I will be a better somebody when I leave. I am powerful and I am strong. I deserve the education that I get here. I have things to do, people to impress, and places to go. By Dr. Rita Pearson. All right, here is your words. Take a minute. See how many popcorn words you can read. And I want you to think, at the beginning of the year, you wouldn't have been able to read this. The words would have been too long. You wouldn't have known where to start. You wouldn't have known all your letter sounds. But now you can read this, all right? And you did that because of the hard work you've been doing all year. And I love it. Read it one more time to yourself. Go ahead. Great job. I love it. K3. Love it, love it, love it. Want some more of it. Here we go.
Alphabet is filled with consonants and vowels. We write them, we read them. Each letter makes a sound. Well, we start with ABC. We go all the way to Z. The letters of the alphabet are fun for you and me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? We start with ABC and we go all the way to C. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? We start with ABC and we go all the way to C. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Each letter makes a sound. Let's sound them out now. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Each letter makes a sound. Let's sound them out now. D, E, G, E, J, O, Qu, W, Y, J, E, E, J, O, Qu, Y. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? We start with ABC and we go all the way to C. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? We start with ABC and we go all the way to C.
Great job, Faith. Into our vowel song. Here we go. Got another vowel. Vowels are super important. Every word has a vowel. Vowels have two sounds. Hope you were dancing. No sitting down.
Oh, now vowels have two sounds each, but they don't sound the same. One is short, yeah, real short. The other one's long and says its name. So the short A says apple, and the long A says acorn. The short E says elephant, and the long E says eagle. The short I says insect, and the long I says island. Let's take a break. Here we go. Short O says ostrich, and the long O says oatmeal. The short U says umbrella, And the long U says unicorn. Vowels have two sounds each, they don't sound the same. One is short, yeah, real short. The other one's long and says its name.
Right, good job.
A-E-I-O-U.
There we go. Crazy time, crazy time, crazy time, crazy time. All right, K3, here we go. Calendar time.
January, February, March and April, May and June and July, August, September, October, November, December. January, February, March and April, May and June and July, August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Oh, these are the months of the year. Fill them with joy and with cheer. The months of the year.
All right, K3, we have a brand new month today. Brand new week. It's a brand new month. It's our last month of school. We only have 10 more days of school. Super exciting. K3, the month is June. Okay. We have a long U made by the silent E. This E makes the U say its name. So it's not J, no, it's June. And you can see in June, it's beach time. It is time for summer. It is time to go to the beach with the sandcastle and this looks like a seagull. I think it's a sandpiper because there's a long beak and a bucket or pail and some shovels and some seashells at the beach. All right. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yesterday was Sunday. Today is Monday. And tomorrow will be Tuesday. Ready? Let's see what we have here. Ah, it's another yellow butterfly, except this time, I want you to tell me, how many antennae does the butterfly have? So we're going to count antennae. So for one, we're going to count by twos because there's two antennae. For every butterfly that we count, we can count by twos, counting by the antenna, okay? So it would be 2 plus 2 more, because we know we're going to have another one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, right? We can count by twos. We're going to practice counting by twos this month. And maybe something else later on. Awesome. Let's check in with my man, Mr. B. Count to 100. Yep, that's the jam right there.
Ooh. Ooh. All
wanna do is to count with you. All I wanna do is to count with you. All I wanna do is to count with you. All I wanna do is to know my numbers too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Ooh, listen. All I wanna do is to count with you. All I wanna do is to count with you. All I wanna do is to count with you. All I wanna do is to count with you. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 8, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Hey, listen, y'all. All I wanna do is to count with you. All I wanna do is to count with you. All I wanna do is to count with you. All I wanna do is to know my numbers too, yeah.
All right, K3. Awesome, awesome, awesome. My favorite time of the year. The reason you all read so well is because you can work independently, because you get started right away, because you do Daily 5 every day. Time to read yourself. Find that book. Log on to Raskits. Log on to Epic Books. Okay? You guys can do it. I'm going to set an 8-minute timer. Here we go. Let me share my screen. Let me start my 8-minute timer. Where is it? There it is. There we go. All right, K3. Great work. Come on back, come on back, come on back, come on back. Real quick, I want everybody to give me, put your books down, put your books down. You ready? I want you to give me 10 star jumps. Let's jump, spread your arms real wide like that. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, all right, all right, all right. Good. Awesome work. Check in with yourselves. How many of you got started right away? How many of you worked the whole time? How many of you stayed in one spot? Great job, great job, great job. We're going to read a really awesome book right now. So I want you to make sure that you're focused, which means your eyes are watching, your ears are listening, your body's still. So now's not the time to make that, okay? Now's the time to sit quietly and listen and think, okay? This is a great, great, great book. The pictures are amazing and the words are really, really special, okay? The title of our book today is, let's see if I can get everything in it. There we go. And now I'm just going to make it look, perfect. This book is called I Am Enough by Grace Byers. Pictures by Kentura A. Bobo. Beautiful pictures too. Love your hair and that purple hairband. Grace Byers, that's the author. I Am Enough. Pictures by Kentura A. Bobo. Ooh, look at that. Nice cartwheel that little girl's doing, huh? I wonder how many of you can do cartwheels? Not now. Not now. All right, sit down. So, and I do like blowing bubbles. Blowing bubbles is super fun. Like the sun, I'm here to shine. Like the voice, I'm here to sing. You guys ever pretended to sing into a brush? Yeah. Like the bird, I'm here to fly and soar high over everything. Like the trees, I'm here to grow. Like mountains, here to stand. This little sister right here. Like time, I'm here to be and be everything I can. Like the champ, I'm here to fight. Like the heart, I'm here to love. So these girls are practicing, looks like maybe karate or taekwondo. And even after their practice fight, which is called sparring, they're still really good friends. And that's a really funny thing. If you practice martial arts, it's weird. You learn how to fight somebody, but you like them more after fighting them when you practice the right way. Like a ladder, here to climb, and like the air, to rise above. Like the wind, I'm here to push. Like a rope, I'm here to pull. Like the rain, I'm here to pour and drip and fall until I'm full. Like the moon, I'm here to dream. Like the student, here to learn. You guys are definitely students. We'll talk about your dreams. I think that might be a topic we'll talk about next week. Like the water, here to swell. Like the fire, here to burn. Like the winner, I'm here to win. And if I don't, get up again. So she fell down. I wonder how she's going to feel after that. I know that I may sometimes cry, but even then, I'm here to try. Right? So she feels disappointed that she didn't win. Look at her friends. Still comforting her. It's being a good sport, right? And it's okay not to win. Try your best. I'm not meant to be like you. You're not meant to be like me. Sometimes we will get along, and sometimes we will disagree. Because everybody's different. I know that we don't look the same. Our skin, our eyes, our hair, our frame. But that does not dictate our worth. We both have places here on earth. And in the end, we are right here to live a life of love, not fear. To help each other when it's tough. To say together, I am enough. I like that book a lot. Okay, so K3, I would like you to tell me what is your favorite part of this book. All right. I Am Enough by Grace Byers, and I'll put that in. You can draw a picture of that and show it to me in class dojo. Okay, K3? Looking good. Let's see. Let's reverse my face. There we go. Now I'm all unfocused. There we go. All right. Awesome job, K3. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful book. So we're almost done with kindergarten. And for our writing assignment today, I would like you to think about this question. Let's pretend, actually, let's not pretend because you're going to do this. Our writing assignment this week is you're going to write a letter to my new kindergarten students next year. Next year, you're going to be in first grade, and you spent a whole year in kindergarten. Now, I want you to write a letter to these new kindergarten students, and I want you to give them advice. Advice is when you tell somebody something that might help them out, okay? So if you were to talk to a brand new kindergarten student in my class, if you were to write them a letter, what would you tell them, right? What would you tell them about kindergarten that would help them get used to kindergarten or do kindergarten really well? What advice would you give them about getting along with others or learning the rules of our class or what is that? What advice would you give them? Hey, that's not what I wanted. What advice would you give them so that they could do kindergarten and be the best kindergartners they could be, okay? So I want you to start thinking about that. What advice would you give them? I would tell them, all right? We'll take some time, let's do some thinking. Maybe you might tell them the rules of class, the K3 class rules, right? Maybe you might tell them about certain things that drives Mr. Travers crazy, like don't drink turtle soup in the morning. Or maybe you would tell them about, oh, the 100th day of school is really fun. You could also tell them about your favorite thing of kindergarten. But I want to know, how would you help a younger kindergarten student get ready for kindergarten, a brand new kindergarten student? Because you guys are now just about, you're 4 days away from being first grade, okay? So that's my assignment today. I want you to talk to your parents. You're gonna have to give me a video. What advice would you give these new kindergarten students, all right? Let's move right on to, we're gonna start our math calendar time, all right? So I'm going to do this, shebang, and I'm going to get my math book out. We're starting a brand new chapter in math, and that is this. We are doing our two-dimensional shapes. These are flat shapes. When they talk about two-dimensional shapes, you're talking about flat. Let's discover shapes. The essential question is, how can I compare shapes? Or am I ready? Let me write my name. Number 1, circle the objects that are the same shape. Circle, triangle, square, circle. Which two are the same? These two are the same. Same thing for number 2. Circle the objects that are the same shape. Circle, triangle, square, triangle. So the triangles are the same. 4, number 3. Find the shapes in the row that are the same. Color them blue. So for 3 and 4, you're going to find the shapes that are the same and color them blue. So here, circle, circle, square, rectangle, square, hexagon. I'm going to color all my circles blue. For this one, you're going to find the shapes that are the same and color them blue. Okay? Some time on that. Now we're going to review some vocabulary words, okay? The first word is length. Length is how long something is. L-E-N-G-T-H. Length. It's a funny spelling. And this one is size. There's a long I in there. S-I-Z-E. The E makes the I say its name. So this is a larger, the size is larger. Length, this crayon is longer. Okay? Here are vocabulary words. Ooh, yeah, see. Circle, hexagon. I use this a lot when I'm working on my car. Actually, I need to tighten down this nut. This is called a nut. The bolt goes into the nut, and that keeps my car from falling apart. But it's a hexagon. It's the name of the shape. It has 6 sides. Circle, rectangle. A rectangle has 2 long sides and 2 short sides. Okay. Round, a side. This. Now we're talking first grade stuff. I like this. A triangle has the green part is the side. 1 side, 2 sides, 3 sides. Okay. Straight. The pencil is straight. The worm is not straight. Here are other words. Square. A square has 4 sides that are all the same length. Okay? Triangle has 3 sides. We've talked about different types of triangles. This is an equilateral triangle because all sides are the same. This is an isosceles triangle, right? Like an upside down ice cream cone. Okay? And then this is a big word, big word. Big word, vertex. Vertex is the first grade word for corner, okay? When 2 lines meet, it's called a vertex, all right? So this rectangle has 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. 4 vertexes are called 4 vertices, all right? Good. Now we're going to go on to page 623. All right, I'm going to write my name at the top, Mr. Travers. And then I believe I need where's my red marker? There it is, okay. It says use squares and rectangles to make a picture. Trace the shapes. Identify the shapes by calling the squares blue and the rectangles orange. Describe the shapes using the words longer sides and same length sides. How many sides and how many vertices? So I'm going to draw a picture with, when I do a square, I usually start off with an L. And the trick to a square is to make the down and the over the same length. Then you have a square. All right? Now, if I was going to try and make a rectangle, I'm trying to see if I have an orange here. I don't know if I have an orange ground. No orange. Oh, wait. Kind of. I'm going to make a rectangle. I make one side longer than the other. Okay, see how my L looks more like an L? Now I have a longer side and a shorter side. And then when I connect it, now I've made a rectangle. So with a square, the sides are the same length. With a rectangle, the sides are different lengths. Two sides are longer and two sides are shorter. So I've drawn shorter, shorter, longer, longer. Square, same, 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 same. So here's my square, and here's my rectangle. All right? Your job is to make a picture. All right. See and show. A square has 4 sides and 4 vertices. Remember, a vertice is a corner. Where 2 lines meet is a vertice or a vertex. A rectangle also has 4 sides and 4 vertices. But wait, so what's the difference? The difference is the length of the sides, okay? Number 3, name the shape. Square, rectangle, square, rectangle, square. Describe it. Compare the shape to each shape in the group. Okay, this is where it gets tricky. You might not be able to see it, but there's actually a line here and a line here. So what we're going to do is imagine we're comparing this square to the rest. Circle the objects that are the same shape. So if this is a square, I'm going to circle all the squares. Okay? Because these 2 are rectangles. Now what shape is this? It's a rectangle. I'm going to look for all the rectangles. The mat is a rectangle. This TV screen is the rectangle because these are short sides and these are long sides. Now this waffle, they're all the same size, so that's a square. And this microwave is also a rectangle. For on my own, you're going to do the same thing. See this line right here? This line separates. You're going to name the shape and describe it, and then you're going to circle the matching shapes, okay? Rectangle, that's a square because they're all the same size. Rectangle, square, rectangle. So if this is a rectangle, I'm circling the same. This is a square. This is a square, so I'm going to circle. That's a rectangle. Long, long, short, short. There's another square. Oh, dollar bill. Well, I like dollar bills, but that's a rectangle because they have 2 long sides and 2 short sides. Here we have a square. Even though it's turned sideways, doesn't matter. It's still a square. That's a rectangle. That's a rectangle. This is a square because the sides are the same. That's a square. All right. Here, draw rectangle foods on this plate. Draw square foods on this plate. For your homework, it's the same thing. You're going to use these lines and circle the items that are the same. Rock and roll K3. Wonderful Monday. Good to be back with you. Can't wait to see everyone at Zoom. Let's do it. Zoom time.